Alright, you honky ass suckers, check this out. I was lying around in my room naked because it's really, really warm, and I was staring at my penis tattoo for a good 20 or so minutes, and it occurred to me, I am a man. A man's man. A man's man. An absolute erupting volcano of bulging maleness and testosterone and thick, powerful eyebrows. We talking the whole deal, man. Square jaw, big shoulders, hairy back. I love taking control of the TV remote. I have juvenile hobbies, and I am very, very proud of my equipment, shall we say. Despite my amazing awesomeness, I've often wondered what it would be like to be a woman. Not just in appearance terms, because I already kind of look just like my mum, which is mildly embarrassing. Let's have a little recap. Arriving in the UK in the 8th and 9th centuries, women are known to be fond of ridiculous clothing choices, being very fond of bees, being equally unfond of spiders, enjoying the smell of flowers, being prone to terrifying emotional outbursts, being super excited about dancing, not actually being able to dance, and apparently leaking some manner of coolant during tennis matches, according to those adverts. I would love to learn so many things from a woman's perspective. Makeup, for example. I would enjoy being able to see more than, say, 15 colours. Chicks in makeup places are always like, oh, that's autumn sunshine, I wanted autumn passion. It's red, man. I don't get it. To a man, makeup basically has 3 stages. Makeup, messed up makeup, no makeup. For women, on the other hand, it seems to be some incredible art contest. I mean, every single woman on earth is a fucking masterpiece painter somehow. I could also perhaps learn the secret coded language that exists between women and small animals that causes all women to become quivering piles of tear-covered emotional garbage at the mere sight of furry paws. Whenever I see a dog, I just assume that it's planning to shit somewhere near me or on me, or perhaps lick my delicious face. These women who get all gooey-eyed and loosed vaginaed, is that a thing? You do understand that dogs literally stick their faces into other dogs' asses, right? I would definitely want to be a busty lady packing some real heavyweight equipment in my bra. I would love to experience that thing where women display like 80% of breast skin, they display a cleavage, it looks like 2 suitcases on top of one another, and then they get annoyed when people look at this massive cleavage display. I mean, if you don't want people to watch your movie, why did you put the poster up, bitch? On the other hand, you get those push-up bras. That does not appeal to me in the slightest, man. Why? Just why? Imagine somebody taking you to Subway and then they get a salad instead of a sub. I mean, you're just holding up the queue for cool people. Go away, you freak show. I would question the women who do this. Why do you sing the siren song to lure potential lovers into your house of lies? On a more positive note, handbags look really, really useful. I'm always surprised at the crazy ass shit that women are pulling out of these things, man. There's some serious MacGyver shit happening. They'll be like, oh, don't worry, I've got a brand new pack of fishing hooks in here, or I've got something that'll clean that oil spill right up. Do y'all remember Hermione's bag? I mean, she was pulling all sorts of crazy stuff out of that thing. Seriously though, that franchise should have been called Hermione Granger and the 2 useless bellends that ruined her schooling forever. Something else that might be quite fun to try is a very peculiar female behaviour where they do that thing where they'll compliment a friend in a really insulting manner, where they'll say something like, oh my god, Becky, you are so brave to wear that skirt, as if it's a wonderful compliment and not a horrible attack on poor Becky's big chubby thighs. I would try hard not to join the ranks of women who get their lower back or neck tattooed. I mean, getting so-called artwork on a body part that you yourself can never see. I had an ex-friend who went out with another ex-friend, and she had her own name tattooed on the back of her neck, and I was like, the only reason you have that there is so your boyfriend can remember your name when he's doing something inappropriate to your bottom. Nah, man, those kind of tattoos are for suckers, mate. Suckers! Something that I would like to find out, though, is the secret of women's toilets and why that women need to go there in groups of 2, 3, or even 4. A male toilet setup with the urinals and whatever has very specific rules to follow. You do not look to either side during your business. You look up at the ceiling or down to your penis in hand. It doesn't matter if you're the gayest motherfucker alive. The rule must be followed. This is not a shop window. Eyes front, mouth closed. The potential idea that I could have a conversation pre, during, and post waste disposal with two friends in the toilet unit is both fascinating and concerning. What if I am trying to aim downwards despite the lack of a focusing nozzle, and I'm also in the middle of a rant about tampon taxes or back fat or whatever, and I lurch backwards and unleash a torrent of stinging yellow liquid all over Chantel's brand new dress? I suppose I'd also need to deal with those wings that women sometimes put in their pants. Some people get squeamish about the idea, but to me, anything that has a high tolerance for extra leakage seems to be a pretty excellent safety feature and would be absolutely recommended for all women to have them installed immediately. Finally, we come to the crux of the matter. Would I be gay, straight, or the lottery one that is the good version of Sophie's Choice? On one hand, it would be interesting to get a real proper good dicking. I mean, I know as a woman I would never make a man feel bad for awkwardly humping me for 70 or so seconds before unloading knob sneeze all over my legs or back. On the other hand, if I were into women, I could still motorboat titties whenever I like, and also enjoy both excessive dildo use and excessive checkered shirt use. I mean, I suppose a penis is just like a really big finger after all. One thing is for certain though, whether it was sausage or clam, I would be a complete slut. Now, I'm not saying I would necessarily be a professional sexer or anything, but I'm pretty sure my phone number would be written on toilet doors across the country. It would also be quite fascinating to be on the recipient side rather than the delivery side of sexual harassment for once. Am I right, ladies? Being able to go to Burger King and then go across the street to Ann Summers to buy like 7 vibrating penises to put inside myself would be quite a fascinating experience. I mean, as a man, if I bought a sex toy, everyone would think I am some kind of creepy sexual pervert, which I almost certainly am.